everyone, this is Tracey from Lavinia Stamps and welcome to another demonstration today. I'm going to be using the round gel press today and our brayer, and I'm using celery, Colourbox and our Brushos. So I'm going to ink up and just simply transfer the colour onto the gel press. Now, like I've said before, it doesn't look like there's much on there. This is just a base colour that we need, and there is plenty on there. Just that some colours are more vibrant than others. But this is quite a nice muted green, sort of a cross between a green and a light grey. Okay, so using our fan brush, and we're going to select some colours again from our buddy cups. I've just put a little bit of Brusho in, added water, and then we're good to go. So I'm going to pick some yellow, and then we'll use some green, and we'll use a little bit of the pink, and some blue. I put quite a lot on there, so let's see what happens. Okay. So this is our multifarious card. I'm just going to place that down over the top and smooth that over. Wow, that's really pretty actually. It's not how I thought it was going to come out, and I'm actually pleasantly surprised. It's really nice pastel colours, and that's simply because I've added quite a lot of water to the Brushos. The more water you add, the more obviously muted the colours are going to be, the more pastel shades there will be. So that's the reason why that's happened, but I actually really like that effect. So I'm going to trim that down, dry it off. Okay. So I'm using one of our fairy stamps. In fact, I'll start with the branch first actually, so we can position her on the branch. And then I'm going to ink up in Nocturne. And I'm going to take that up to the end of the circle there. Give that a good press down. Okay, and then taking our fairy, I'm going to ink her up again in the Nocturne. And then I can place her down on the branch and see where I'm going with that. give that a good press, let it rest on the card for a while. And there we go. Okay. So I'm going to pop our little piece of acetate over the top of that, and then taking a smoothie, I'm going to work my way around the edge. So I think we need to go with quite a light colour, not anything too dark, so that's Warm Breeze VersaFine. So inking up the smoothie. Make sure you haven't got too much on. Start with a little. You can always build your colour up gradually. Just work your way around the edge. And there we go. Okay. So I'm going to put a little bit of foliage at the top and maybe something at the bottom, but I want to mask this area off. So I'm just going to use a piece of paper for that. So I'm just going to lie that over the edge there. Clear my desk a bit. Okay. And then take in some foliage. I'm going to ink up in Warm Breeze again. And then I'm going to just pop that down. It's a really pretty stamp, this is. Such fine detail as well, so works really well with what we're doing here. Okay, so now I'm going to take some leaves and change my colour. What colour shall we go for? Monarch. Okay. So inking up, putting my mask back on there. I'm just going to add some leaves, some larger leaves over the top. And it automatically gives it a sort of more of a dimension. Okay, so we're going to pop something down the bottom here, and I've left a nice big fingerprint there now. I am terrible with white card, I must admit. Okay, what shall we have down at the bottom? I think maybe we'll just do some trees down at the bottom. So again, I'm going to mask that area off, and I'm going to ink up in our Warm Breeze. and then just literally just bob a few of the trees down at the bottom here. I think that will be fine actually, because we're going to put some words around the edge as well. So okay, so this time I'm going to ink up in the monarch. And then I've got another little mark down the bottom here, so I'm just going to mask that area off and just stamp there. And that's covered that quite well. And again. Okay, so I think I'm going to use some words just around the edge as well. Let's try and disguise that fingerprint. I mean, of course you can leave it as you want. If you wanted to leave it now, that's absolutely fine. But I am going to get rid of that fingerprint. There we go. You wouldn't know it was there. Okay, so finally I'm taking the Warm Breeze and go back to our smoothie, and I'm going to work my way around the edge. And that just pulls the whole image in together. And lastly, I'm just going to put a few leaves on the branch here. So let's have a look. I've got a little leaf stamp. This is one of our pound stamps. These are quite handy, great little fillers. So going back to the Warm Breeze, inking up, and then I'm just going to pop a few leaves around. There we go. Okay, so finally I'm going to use a little bit of the glitter. So I'm going to just use our glue pen and just dot over the leaves and down the page. And we'll put a little over the branch here. The glue pen's great for if you want just a little of the glitter to go on your card. I just simply dot it, as you know. This gives us some really nice fine little dots. And then taking our glitter, We'll just sprinkle that over the top. Forgotten where I put it now. There we go. Looks about right. Finally, I think what I'll do is just use our Jelly Roll pen. This is our glitter, clear glitter one. I'm just going to go over the wings. Gives us a little bit of a sparkle. And because it's clear, it'll just go over the stamped image without interrupting the ink underneath, so you can see the image through, which is great. Great for wings. You can just see that now, that little bit of a sparkle. I hope you can see that okay, guys. Well, thanks again for joining me for another demo, and I hope it inspires you to have a go. Thanks guys, take care, see you soon. Bye for now.